G'day viewers, how are you? Good morning. 19th of January 2020, 19th. It is officially known now as Quitter's Day. Quitter's Day, it means you've had enough, you're done. And it's become an official thing. And it's become that because the technology we're all wearing now, it's counting everything that we're doing. It's counting our steps. Apple on my phone are counting steps. I got my Garmin watch there. Garmin are logged in, and they're getting the data. And Strava, which is the running app, they're counting the data. Nike's got an app. There's all these apps. And even if you don't have an app, your phone is counting your steps. You'll have a health thing on your actual phone. All that data is being collected somewhere, and someone's looking at it. So guess what? Just after the 1st of January, it zooms up globally. This is around the globe. The amount of people getting out there and moving more absolutely increases phenomenally. So what happens? 19th of January, what they're saying is they can see this massive downturn. Loads of people slow right down and stop. So why are we quitting? There's a question. Well, I think there's a few reasons. One of them is fatigue. You literally are knackered. You've pushed yourself to the limits over the past 3 weeks and you've hit a wall. Fatigue, but not just physically, but mentally. The mental effort that it takes for you to get up and get out there every morning and do it is also quite difficult, and it takes its toll. So after a period of time, you've had enough and it's hard to maintain it. Another thing can be that you're not seeing any benefit. You don't think you are anyway. You're not getting any faster. You're not getting any lighter. You might be using a scale to measure your success. So you got on the scales when you first started this. 3 weeks later, you got on the scales and it's hardly moved, or you're heavier. Don't use the scale to measure the success that you're having, because muscle is heavier than fat. So although you're burning fat, you're gaining muscle. You're definitely gaining muscle because your body is doing things it wasn't doing before. Naturally, you are gaining muscle and it's heavier. So it takes time for you to start to see those results if you are using a scale. So there's a few reasons why you might be thinking of quitting. So, or not even thinking about it, it just happens organically. You just wake up one morning and you decide not to go out. And that's tough because it's really hard to get back on the bike after that. What can you do? Well, I think that we should all be aware that it's Quitter's Day today. This is it. Have an awareness of it. We don't want to be a quitter, so how not to do it is to plan. Plan it in. Set your goal. What's your goal? What are you going to do? Mine is still my first ever half marathon in March, middle of March. So I'm thinking about that. I know that I need to keep moving. I need to get past today, Quitter's Day, and move on into the future, keeping moving. So this is what you need to do, everybody. Set a goal. It's got me through the past couple of years. It's got me through the park run over the last 12 months. Setting goals and having a plan. Don't just sit back. Be aware that fatigue is going to hit you. You literally cannot maintain it. Nobody can. And that's why it is a global phenomenon. All humans around the globe are hitting today and they're tired. And the evidence is there. We can see it. So be aware of it. Think about what you can do to combat it, and have a plan and set a goal. So it's quite cold here. You might see I've got I got a Strong Grandpa hoodie on this morning. Hilton and I are trialing a couple of hoodies for Strong Grandpa. I'm not sure about the colour, but I tell you what, it's about -1 here this morning. I haven't even got a coat on. I know I'm toasty as. So it's as far as keeping me warm, it works really well. So I like the hoodie, but I think I prefer the black one. Anyway, if you want a hoodie or you got any feedback on the hoodies, let us know. I've got Strong Grandpa down the arm here, going down here. So we've got a bit of printing on it. Let us know what you think. But above all else, don't give up. Keep moving. Think about your goal. Set it in stone. Don't make it for next week. Make it for in a couple of months' time. So you've got it's in the distance. So you've got time. You've got time to get there and work towards it. So don't let the heat stop you. Don't let the cold stop you. Don't let the rain stop you. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let yourself stop you. All right, get out there, everyone, and go for it. Yeah.